Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. This is my daily driver, my 2018 Ram 1500 Ecodiesel. It's been about 20 months that I've had this thing, so I thought I would do a real quick update and tell you guys how I like it. It's pretty pertinent to life nowadays. You know, diesel fuel here in Michigan currently is $5.80 a gallon. It's been going up and up for months. We all know that. You'll often hear, or you used to hear people say, I didn't buy it for mileage. I cut the mufflers off and lifted it 2 inches and put 35s on it because I like to go burp, 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 burp. You don't hear people saying that nowadays. Peanut thought I was somebody else. He's very upset now. Hey, I'm trying to work. You guys want to get some bones? I'm trying to work. All right, so anyway, sorry about that. I bought a truck for mileage. I used to have a crew cab 8-foot bed 2500 HD with an 8.1 liter and an Allison, and it was an awesome truck. It towed great, it hauled great. I loved everything about it. My empty average mileage was about 12 and a half. And at the time I was driving a lot. So I thought, you know, why not go out and get a better truck? Like most of the time I'm not hauling anything in this. So I did. I went out and I bought this 2018 Ecodiesel. I think it was 25,000 bucks. Had 125,000 miles on it. Has 175,000 on it now. Before I bought it, I made sure that I could delete it. So when I signed the papers for this, I immediately from Ecodiesel Owners Canada, I ordered their stage 1 kit. And then 6 months later, I ordered the stage 2 kit. So it has no DPF, it has no SCR, no urea, no DEF, none of that. From day one when I bought this truck, I used almost exclusively B100 biodiesel. Locally to me, at a place called Appleby Propane, I can buy B100 biodiesel, and unless I'm not at home, that's what I buy for this thing. My average mileage is about 24 miles to the gallon. So, you know, I think an equivalent Ram 1500 with a 5.7 would be like 17, 18 probably. Like most of you, I use it like this. I do dumb shit on the weekend. I haul brush, I haul engines, I haul axles. I mean, you've seen on the channel, I've hauled a Dana 60 in it. I've hauled a crew or a super cab back from Oklahoma. I haul my other trucks with it. For daily driver duties, it's awesome. It's not a great hauling truck. I was talking with a kid on one of the forums, and he's like, I want to do it all truck, and I want to be able to tow 1,000,000 pounds and get 1,000,000 miles to the gallon and, you know, whatever else. And I'm like, dude, what you want to do is buy a Civic and have a 3/4 ton truck. Like nothing else you can do will get, there's no fancy air filter that'll get you to 45 miles to the gallon that a $2,500 Civic will do. But for me right now, I have no other heavy duty truck. I mean, I have Marv, but I'm not going to be driving that thing till like next year. And then at that point, this will go away. But for right now, it's still very, very good to us. I've had zero problems with it. Everything in it works. I swapped the 20s out for a set of Ram Rebel wheels and some 285s. It's deleted. It still has a muffler. I said 24 miles a gallon. I run at 75, 80 miles an hour down the highway. I pass people when I want to. I don't do literally anything to get better mileage, and I still average 24. I haul brush. I haul whatever I want. I couldn't be happier with it. It dynoed with the stage 1 tune at like 250 to the tire, 510 foot-pounds. On the stage 2, it's supposed to be a plus 60, so I'm guessing it would be 270 to the tire and probably 550. It runs great. It moves out great. It gets ahead of traffic. It doesn't really roll coal or any of that. It's just a good daily driver. Like it's very comfortable. It's a half ton. It rides great. It handles great. Like I get in it, I'm not exhausted. You know, Clifford was a rough ride after a while, even with IFS. So they make these, Ford made these, and they made like a 3-liter Power Stroke, and they discontinued it already because they said it was low sales, but they never told anybody they made it, which is kind of the history of small diesels in America. There was a Diesel Liberty years ago They didn't tell anybody they made it, and then they just continued it for low sales. Like, maybe if you told people they could have a 4x4 Jeep that got 35 miles to the gallon, you might have had high sales. Same after that, there was a WK with a 3-liter diesel. They discontinued that in a couple years, low sales. There's Ecodiesels there was in the Grand Cherokee. They discontinued that. You can still get the Ecodiesel in the Gladiator, the Ram, and the Wrangler. And this is a 4th gen truck. You can get them, you can still buy a 4th gen truck, and you can get them in a 5th gen. A lot of the comments I get are, I heard that those have terrible motors and they blow up. And that's, you know, I love an I heard motherfucker. Like, that's cool that you heard something, but I'm out here driving this thing and I put, you know, 55,000 miles on it, trouble free. And I don't take great care of it. Like, I change the oil after the light goes off. That's what I do. That's it. Oh, and I have unlimited car washes. I run it through the car wash. But oh, and I changed the oil, the fuel filter when I bought it. It's in the back. I changed fuel filter when I bought it, and I changed it again this year. And that's it. That's all the maintenance I do. So yeah, if you're looking at one, if you're ever thinking about one, I highly recommend it. I love this thing. You know, if you're like me, or if you're less like me and you only have one vehicle, you don't want to have 2 or 3 or 5 or 7 like I do, you know, but you need a truck sometimes. Like the diesel Colorado gets the same mileage as this, so I don't know why I would want a mid-size truck when I have a full-size truck. But yeah, that's it. Quick update. Not a single problem out of it. The front end's getting a little loosey-goosey. The back brakes are squeaking. I mean, it's just normal shit. You know, I don't know. I have no complaints with it. It's not all brand newy anymore. I've definitely fixed that. Oh, we got rear-ended twice. It's a good truck though. I like it. It's still a half-ton. It does not tow mountains up mountains, but it's good. So thanks for watching, guys. And if you're looking, I wouldn't hesitate to buy a small 1500 Duramax diesel. I wouldn't hesitate to buy another Ecodiesel. I wouldn't hesitate to buy. I would just plan on deleting them. And if you live somewhere where you can't delete it, then I guess you're SOL. Move. Vote different. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell people like that, you know. Like, that's, you get what you voted for. So, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer.